What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Frankly Speaking with the usual suspects. My name is Netu, and then we have the far right, the delectable, the beautiful, serving us hot legs today. Like,
Stop.
it's actually, I won't laugh. They always laugh like this. Dating Cole. Dating Cole. Tone, she's serving us legs. Fine girl. You know, and then to the About Women Riot leader, the only lady.
Are we still on this?
No, we have always been on this. We've always been on this. The About Women Riot leader, the only woman that was shouting in the mouth, man.
Oh yeah.
Naomi Crystal and Oscar tall chocolate that husband material. I'm going to hand over to Naomi to introduce the topic, because today's topic, me and husband material Thursday, we not need to introduce that. He's the big name that is going to
big nay, yes. But yeah, so today, of course, your number one podcast, if I do say so myself.
Bam.
All right, so what we're talking about today is very simple. They don't.
By the way, thank you to our subscribers. Like, we just posted the first episode, and the subscribers just went boom, and then the views just went. I'm like,
it's the Frankly Speaking effect.
Like, oh my god.
But yeah, they don't want to talk about this topic because they know that they are guilty. Anyways, guys, today we're asking a question. Right? We want to talk about it. We want to actually know. Is it true? Is it possible? Can it happen? Can people be in love with multiple people at the same time? Like, can a man be in love with two women at the same time? Can a woman be in love with two men
or more
at the same time? Okay? For me, I think there's too much love in me for it to just be for one person.
You're like a Wi-Fi.
You know?
Yes. Anybody can connect.
No, they'll need a password. Not just anybody can connect.
Exactly.
Give them password now.
I will choose who to give the password to. But it's not that easy to get the password. Don't get me wrong. But you can do things that will make you get the password. And when you get the password, there's a high chance that, you
will not be loved on forever.
Because what? Well, let's hear it from you.
The question I want to ask you first of all, the question I want to ask you, Naomi, to start with is it okay for a lady to have more than one man? Is it okay?
Yeah, she can have her father, her brother.
No. More than one man where she they sleep with.
Okay.
More than one man where she they sleep with.
Okay.
Is it okay for a lady?
You want Naomi to answer that question?
Yes.
If I'm going to tell you the honest truth, right?
Yes.
If a lady has one good man, she doesn't need other men. So be a good man.
No, you never still answer my question. You still haven't answered my
That's
question.
the answer. That's the answer.
There's no
Why
good before the
answer
man.
that question?
Why is he not a
Don't
good man?
answer.
Okay, the way I'm going to answer, is it okay for a man to sleep with more than?
No, you've not answered. I
No,
know why
that's the
I
way
asked
me-
the
that's
question.
why I
Okay,
know
so
why
you
I
are
asked
responding.
you.
Okay, so wait now.
Yeah,
We are
rhetorical.
evading questions now.
Yes.
This is frankly speaking.
Questions.
This is frankly speaking,
Yes.
and people know us to say how we feel about
Exactly.
situations, about issues.
And to be
We're not the
frank
hype
about
mouth.
this, a woman will have one good man and she's good.
I bet men will not
If he's
deceive
not a good man,
ourselves.
if he's not a good man, it is even wrong for him to expect that he'll be the only man in her life. That's just the honest truth.
Wait,
How can you not
Franklin
be a
Roosevelt.
good man and you want to be the only man? You want to be kept? Why?
what defines a good man to start with?
I mean, her hair, her makeup,
Hair?
her rent,
Her transport
the
money.
car,
No,
her
no,
tea then 150K block.
Either way, it's the big energy we care about.
Big
so come with
energy.
big energy.
Come with the big energy.
No,
Credit alert energy.
Can't we all see now
The
that
hypocrisy.
Thank you, my brother.
The hypocrisy of
Okay,
society.
sorry, what hypocrisy are you pointing at?
Now listen.
No, you people are answering questions with questions and
How?
saying,
No,
yes,
we
now
just
you say,
want
is
to
Why
it
you
okay?
said
Wait.
it?
He asked a direct question.
Okay.
And you responded with, Naomi was even saying, oh, one good man. She took what she wanted and defined her own question and gave the answer.
No, but that's
you now
the-
said,
no,
is
no.
it okay for a man to...
Yeah, I
But
really want to know.
Nobody has still answered the question.
But you have not answered
Because
my
that
question.
But you answer his own first so
that
that we
question-
proceed
Why
now.
don't you answer my own
That's-
second?
Okay, good.
Since you don't want to answer, let me break something down. A man is a good man. A man is a man, is a complete man to ladies, to women, to, in fact, any female species. A man is a wonderful man, a perfect man, under the condition that he provides.
No. Not
Come on.
not 100%.
So, Toya, tell
not
us what-
100%.
Toya, tell us.
Not 100%.
95%.
Not 100%.
Oh, yeah, how many percent?
He's gonna
95%. 99%.
Can you stay with a man that does not provide
Why will a
anything for
man
you?
not provide? Why will a man not provide?
So you
let's
cannot
stop
provide
having-
for yourself in the first
I
place.
can provide for myself, but he must also provide.
For you, what you can provide for yourself,
Yes,
or what you
yes,
cannot provide for
yes,
yourself.
both.
Okay, so good.
So
I would love
what
to.
now makes a man useless? Because now the question
A
is
lying man,
hold
a
on.
deceitful
Naomi,
man,
check what the
someone who's
Kampucha-
not
He lies
straightforward.
about his financial status.
Hold on.
He
So-
deceives you about
hold-
giving you his ATM
hold
card
on,
and his
honey.
He
PIN.
Let me break
deceives you
something
about
down.
his status.
Let me
That's a
financial
useless man
status.
right there.
I want to break
Financial
something down.
status.
I want to break something down. Since we're discussing this issue, I'm quite happy that we're discussing
And
this
we are
issue.
being frank.
So a man, and we're being frank with this
Honestly.
issue. So a man is not a complete man to you if he does not provide everything. Now the man is useless.
Provide everything.
Wait,
Edu, let's
hold on.
understand what we're saying.
A man is useless to you if he does not provide your needs that you cannot provide for yourself. You go begin to hate the man because that's the way you're supposed to.
And
provide
even
for
if you can provide it, you will still want him
you
to
will still
provide
want
it.
him to provide
Because it's
Now,
two-factor
it's two-factor
authentication.
authentication. Now,
Listen,
when he cannot
listen,
provide it for you, now you
Nedu,
start making the man look like the man is useless.
Nedu,
He's not man enough.
Nedu, quote me anywhere. A man that cannot provide for his woman will not even be happy with himself to start with. So it's not even about me. It's not even about me
So
saying
which means
I'm not happy.
which
It's-
means generally
it's
which means
you.
generally is
It has to do with the man. A man is a provider, whether you like it
which
or
means
not.
generally. Now let us
Let's
break
not
it down.
even
And the woman is what? Manufacturer.
A
Or
woman,
consumer.
a woman
The man
is a nurturer.
provider.
A woman is a nurturer.
The man
She
is
will
a
not-
provider. The woman is a
Okay.
nurturer.
So coming
the
back
man
to
should
the
not
main-
even nurture
So
when it
coming
comes
back
to.
to the
Naturally,
main
it's
topic
a
now.
You people should
transactional.
stop
Coming back to the main topic now, is it possible for someone to love two people at the same time?
Thank
I
you.
actually do not think it's possible
Oh,
because there's definitely that person you always like tilt more
Which
to.
is why I
you will
asked
check
that
in
question.
financial side, the emotional side,
Exactly.
the mental. Are you
Which
able
is
to
why
check
I
with
asked
the
that
person?
question.
There's
side.
somebody you definitely like prefer that would tick all those boxes.
Dating
Doesn't mean you don't like. Doesn't
Yeah,
mean you don't love the
like
other
it.
person.
Doesn't mean you don't love, but you
let me
have
tell you
somebody
something.
you prefer
Dating,
more.
let me tell you something. There was a reason why I asked that question. Now, can a woman love more than one man? I was expecting you guys to tell me either yes or no. But the total answer is a yes if we are being truthful to ourselves. Because most of you ladies lie to yourselves. Now, there's hardly a guy that has everything. Some go get long prick, he not go get money. Some go get money, he not go get long prick. One go get money, get long
no
prick.
go dey romantic.
He not go dey romanticism. Sorry, he will not be romantic.
Romantic.
Okay.
He go get long prick, get money,
Dey
dey
romantic.
He not go get
He go be
time.
poet. He go be poet.
Okay.
He go be poet.
But he go dey jobless.
He's gonna
No.
jobless. Now, hold on. I'm not done. You find out that most of you ladies, if you guys are telling yourself the truth, if you guys are being truthful to yourself, you have one guy because he sleeps with you good. You have another guy because he gives you all the money
The one that
you
goes
need.
with you
The
out
one that
eating.
goes with you out
That you
eating.
order 16,000 naira
Okay.
spaghetti.
You have one guy that whatever. Now, and these girls, you see all of them, you see these girls, they are liars. You ladies, bunch of liars.
finish,
I never
Nedu.
finish. I'm going somewhere.
It's so hard. It's so hard.
Your gender
You are
is not
Big
I'm
energy. Big energy.
I'm
Big energy.
Can I
Big
talk?
energy,
Can
big
I
energy.
talk?
You
Can I
cannot talk. You cannot
No,
talk.
let him
I think
finish.
you're
Now
just-
we wait.
Flip and talk.
Okay,
Let
flipping
him
talk.
finish.
What
He
is
will
boiling
respond.
your peace, bro?
Because you're saying the same thing that your
Relax.
gender
Now
does.
wait,
Even
you
more.
respond.
Let him
You
land.
will respond. You respond.
What is
I love
boiling your
this.
peace?
I'm
Relax.
triggered.
Now
Going.
listen. You see these ladies. A lady, you go see one particular girl. They have like the one who say, I get like 20 guys. These 10.
That are on my case.
That on my case.
They are always on their case. Suitcases.
They are always on their suitcase.
Briefcases.
Somebody posts anything on my WhatsApp status, I'm bored. You know, say they don't look for something. They get everybody go come. Oh, what
Okay.
is it?
What's going on, hon?
What's going
What's
on?
going on,
hon? Are you alright?
Okay.
You know, say, oh, I'm boss. Who's gonna take me out? Oh, my sub. Oh, see, naturally, women are you love
Okay.
52 men.
Back
one
to
of them
your
be saying
question,
herself.
back to your
But is it
question.
possible
You are
for a
right.
woman? I'm right,
You
Abi.
are right.
Exactly.
Okay, now.
You're down
answer-
for.
You're down for.
I'm going
You're
somewhere.
down
I'm going somewhere.
Okay,
Wait now.
okay,
You are
okay,
right.
Nedu.
Okay, now can you answer my question?
Which
now,
is?
is it possible, like, for a woman, like you asked me if a man
If
can,
a woman can love,
if a woman can, okay, now can a man? Is it right for a man to love more than 2 women?
not is it right? Is it possible?
is
Is it possible?
Okay, so let me come
It's
in.
possible.
Let me
It is
come.
very
okay,
possible.
so back now to everything you listed, that girls will have that person. Maybe this one,
As if
this
men
one
don't.
shooks this person well. This one pays for this. This one pays for. You know, you guys too. You do the same thing. This one has big bum. This one has big breasts. This one has this. This one has.
Let me
that.
tell you
Soft
something.
So it's
Soft
still the
bum.
same energy.
Soft, not just big, soft.
So it's still the same energy. But
Let me say something.
Same energy from both.
You need to
genders.
understand men. You need to understand men.
Oh, so now you have an excuse when it comes to men. We need to understand
listen.
you.
Thank you.
But when it
Naomi,
comes to
At this
ladies,
point,
Naomi,
at
let's
this point, I
understand
want
us.
to hear husband
Okay,
material
thank
say
you.
something different.
Okay, thank you. So I'm very, very happy to be given this privilege because it's not easy to be where I am now. So I'm speaking from experience. So this is
From
what it is.
experience.
So see here, if we go by the definition of the term love, and we now look at the terms, they say philosophers have said, those that some people who quote the Bible, they'll tell you eros, agape, philia, you understand? Ancient Greek philosophers have said, some have said 9, some have said 7, some have said 12.
Okay.
But the truth is, this one that you are exclusive to somebody is a society construct.
Thank you.
Let me explain.
Thank you.
For example, you
The
say I
hell
like
are we
my men
talking
tall, dark,
about?
and handsome. There are more than one tall, dark, and handsome. You have so many tall, dark, and handsome men in the world. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You say I love a woman who can cook clean, who is independent, who can do that. There are so many women like that. But your decision to say, okay, I want to be exclusive with this person, and we are involved in a relationship where it is just me and this person.
Okay.
Any other thing I see in this person that I can find, I don't care.
I'm not
It is
interested.
just this person. You understand? It is your decision to make. Now, whether you like it or not, for example, they say men are big on what they see. And women thrive on attention and, whatever the man gives. There are so many men that want to give you attention.
Okay.
But you are particular about one person because you have decided that, okay, I want to spend the rest of my life,
decision.
I want to be with this person, you understand? So to answer the question, whether you like it or not, unless you now start saying, we're looking at maybe agape love, eros, or you can with so many people. You can love so many
So
people
you're
at
saying
the same
that.
time.
So you're saying that.
Your
So
decision
you're
to say
saying
no,
to
I
choose
want to
one
be with
person.
this
Your
person.
decision.
Whether
I
male or
can
female,
decide to
is
love
the
three
best
people.
decision.
Sorry, guys. What we're asking here is, you said it's a conscious decision,
Yes,
right? To
yes.
love one person
Yes.
at a time.
Yes.
Right? So I'm saying.
And be exclusive with that person.
So we're saying that. Are you now saying that you can only make that decision to love one person at a time and that's it?
This is what I'm telling you. Some people will tell you, I cannot explain it. It just happened. I'm head over heels. He swept me
And
off
you
my
cannot
feet.
love somebody else.
I don't believe.
You
I don't.
cannot make that decision to love two people the same way.
At the same time. Yes, you can. But what I'm telling you is, you say
want
you
it
are
to be
exclusive to it. It's just like, for example, in certain societies, women have multiple partners that are known to each other. Yes, in African societies, women have multiple partners that are known to each other. The woman knows Oga 1, Oga 2. Chairman 1, Chairman 2. Both men are aware, or the multiple men are aware. Yes, in African societies, the multiple men are aware, and it's not a problem. Same as in certain societies where the person says maybe my religion or tradition, and the person keeps multiple women, and they are all
So
aware.
you can be in love with 2 women. Is that what you're saying? Because
You say you are Wi-Fi now. No be what you talk about. You can. Yes, you can.
So you can be in love with 2.
A woman
so why
can
are
be-
Nigerians bashing the popular actor who is in love with 2 women right now?
Now listen.
You Ledoche.
Listen.
Nigerians are not being
No, wait.
truthful
No,
to
wait.
themselves.
No.
Nigerians are hypocrites.
No.
They are
That's
hypocrites.
a
We
fallacy
do
of
know.
hasty.
Flipping
That's a
hypocrites.
fallacy of hasty generalization.
Okay.
Now this is a
Simple.
man.
So
wait.
it's what again?
A fallacy of
fallacy
hasty
of
generalization.
Simple one now.
Wait.
What
To say
English?
Nigerians
Hello,
to say Nigerians are before we found out this situation.
Okay.
This man has been a big advocate of starting small. If you love the person, start. And he cites himself as an example that he has been with this lady when he started when he had nothing. They had been together and she gave him all the support. Look at where he is today. So he painted a picture of a man that was committed exclusively to somebody.
So which means the fault is his fault.
No, I'm not. You can deduce whatever you want to deduce.
Moving
now,
on.
what I'm saying is, we woke up to a post on social media one day saying it is now time for the world to meet so person. Nobody asked you. You brought the story to us.
Bam.
Now, when people started digging, aka the one that digs inside, the lover that goes inside,
Jeez.
the one that must not be named. before my story come out. But what I'm saying is, we now discover that you made this post on a Monday. You paid bride price on a Sunday. This child is this month old. your wife has unfollowed. She has said this, she has said that. So people were trying to put 2 and 2 together. They could not relate with the man who said this. Now, coming to explain now, certain people have developed a certain emotion that they do not want to even pay attention to what you're saying. It's not like you were with somebody.
Okay.
That situations where the wife comes to say, I cannot fulfill certain obligations. Take this person. I give you this person. There are societies like that where it is the first wife or the senior wife that brings the younger one to the person and does the introduction. What happened was a backyard movement. After preaching that this is who I am, and that is why people are emotional about whatever he wants to say, and they don't want to give a listen to it.
But change is a constant thing
Can
in
I
life.
say something?
You can change at
let
any
us,
time.
Let us now.
Then
let
you
us,
lie to somebody and
let
come
me-
back and want
let-
to
I
come
don't
out.
understand. You
let
can,
me
it's
go
only
back
God
to
that does not
let me
change
go back
now.
to something. Let me go back. Let me to support what my brother Osmatera is saying.
Your
Okay,
brother.
got it. Okay,
Yes.
got
But
it.
I'm not saying that a man should be with multiple
I'm
women.
not exactly. I'm not saying it
because
should.
I make the point.
But
Because God like say you and your brother they talk.
So far.
I want to talk something. I want to talk something. Where my talk something? What I talk something? Is it the truth? If the society that we are, if we tell her we just live in a mediocre, hypocritical society that we lie to ourselves a
Sorry,
lot.
please, can you repeat that again? I don't think they heard you very well.
We just live in a mediocre, hypocritical society that we don't tell ourselves the truth. Now, whatever you're doing, you do with your chest. You go shock. Say some people when you be say they even bash. Is it for that comment? People they bash you Ledoche. Oh, why will it? Some of those girls, if they tell you how many men then they sleep with, you go shock.
No, but it no matter now.
Your
Yes,
problem
no,
is just
I-
girls.
Now
Hold
his story, now
on.
his story
Your
come
problem
out.
is just-
Now his own
I-
story
this is
come
why-
out.
this is why we
I will
always
say
fight.
something. I will say
This
something.
is why we always
I
fight.
can't fight with you. I love you. But let me say, I was going somewhere. Can a man love 2 women at the same time? It is very,
Or can
very
a woman
possible.
love 2 men?
Can
at
a
the
woman
same time?
can a woman love 2 men at the same time? It is possible for a woman to love 2 men
Yes,
at the
very
same time.
possible.
It's very, very possible. Women do it all the time.
Not
Oh,
all the time.
oh, honey, come
Not
on.
all the time. When we
Okay.
say that plan A is already shaking, we have to move to plan B. Yeah, this dating game, this dating game is actually like a
But there are
chess
reasons to
game.
defend this. There are
This
reasons to
dating
defend
game is a
that.
Wait,
chess game.
go on.
The dating game is a chess game, so whereby you have to go through people before you find your king, before you get to the actual person. So I mean, you find different loves along the way now. So yeah, it's possible to love 2 people at the same time. Like we need to get to a certain point, then you'll be like, okay, this is the person I want to be with.
So you pass through the
It's ju-
pawns, you pass through everything,
yes,
and then
now.
you get
It's
to the
people
king.
in this
Yeah,
country
so which
that are
means
making
when
it
you
look
get
like
to
a
the
big
king,
deal.
That's your last boss.
that's your last boss.
Yeah.
But
No,
why
but-
is it that when you get
After
to the
king,
last
there's kinging.
there's kinging.
There's kinging.
No, there's nothing like that.
and
There is
loving
nothing like that.
and then you can still come back and say, oh, where is George?
The king did
No.
not do well.
The king did
Let me
not
go
do
down to
Let me
the
go
priest.
to the priest.
Or the Archbishop
He
of
didn't go.
Canterbury.
That's how he cuffed me. Let me go there.
Nah.
Loving 2 people at the same time, what we're talking about is not necessarily about before you find the right one. When you find the right one, like Yul Edochie, for instance, I'm using him as a case study in this conversation, not necessarily that this conversation is about him. But yes, he was already married to his wife. He was in love with his wife. And then
And he was
went
preaching
ahead
to the people.
I don't care about what he was preaching.
Yeah, because that's
But
what he
I'm
represents
sorry,
or
I don't
what he
care.
used to represent.
Whatever. He still went ahead to fall in love with another woman that he's married to now. So he has 2 wives
So-
because he fell in love with he's in love with 2 women. So I'm saying that is it really possible to actually be in love with 2 people in the same way at the same time? Tom has said from her own perspective that it's not possible for a man or a woman to be in love with somebody in the same way at the same time.
In the same way, by the same way, how do you mean the same way, Kuyemi?
You're in love.
Like
at
you
this-
love
Yeah,
them,
the love has to be
they are
core.
the love of your life.
They-
Then this other
exactly.
one is the love when
might
you
not
have
even
other
be-
life, like a car. Of your 9+. So you are the love of my first life. You are the love of my second life.
But
You
you
know
might
we
not
have
even be
9
married
lives.
to them now, for instance, like singles. You might not necessarily be married to the 2 of them, but you know that you are in love with them. And these things happen, especially like when men in their 30s want to get married and stuff like that. They definitely, I don't think there's rarely any man that wants to get married and just has one option. They always have different options that
They'll
they
do
pick
tinko,
from.
tinko,
And
really.
yes, when they are doing that, this one or this one, either this or this or this or that. They are in love with those 2 people. They want them for a certain purpose, and then they just end up picking the one that fits their narrative best.
In fact, somebody even sang, I'm in love with two women. I don't know which one to take.
Exactly. So I
the
think
truth.
it's a thing. I think it's possible to actually be in love with two people.
Possible. It is very possible. Now, for a man to be in love with
Before you are married or when you are married.
It might
even
just
when
be
you are
in
married.
varying
Both
degrees.
before and to me, it is
after,
still not.
before, while, or even after.
So when you are married to somebody, and after exchanging your vows, and you are supposed to be exclusive with the person, you now open window because you have guadola, you have substitution, you have bench, you have bench.
You know, the one I don't hear from some of my female friends, they be like, Nedu, can you imagine this idiot? He come to toast me and he tell me to say, it's how, where were you before I got married?
Yeah, that lamba that you guys use.
Yeah. Comedian advisor.
I wish I
Does it- Are you
my
married?
wife.
A little bit.
So
It's crazy.
See, we just live in a society whereby men are allowed to like fall in love with two women, more than two women. But if the lady is doing the same thing, look at her.
And I don't honestly believe. I honestly
I want to say something for men.
Yeah, we live in a
men.
community.
For men, let me say
Mostly
something.
still.
Says a lot of people might bash me for this, but it is the truth. If you can tell yourselves the truth. Now, this exclusivity is a societal thing. It's not how it is meant. If go to the Bible. Let us go to the Bible. Sorry, you don't hiss. Let us go to the Bible. Now, who be
not be everybody be Christian now.
And we like to use the Bible when we want to defend some certain things.
Okay, it just be like some people when we say somebody is involved with a minor. And then he starts explaining that, giving his own belief.
No, he's wrong.
If you check,
you cannot be involved with a minor now.
What defined no be societal construct also define say so person never reach the age of adulthood. So what we are saying is
we know what is right and what is wrong. You as a human being, say you cannot stay with a minor.
Nobody wait now. No, let's not even say you as a human being. There was a celebrated case where somebody who was a lawmaker had it. Somebody, why would they talk like
no. Governor.
A governor of a state, the head of the government, and who went on to become a lawmaker. Somebody will even try contest to become president of this country.
I'm sorry.
And the guy don't try and explain what the situation be.
I'm sorry, I just thought about it right now, actually. I don't think women love multiple men at the same time. However, men do love more than one woman.
So maybe tell us, why do you think for women it's not love, for men it's love? Are you a man?
So
how do you explain?
For men, it is greed. It is not love.
So for women it's love, for men
No,
it's
for women
it's greed.
No, what?
Men cannot. For men, it is greed. Men sometimes. Men, first of all, they cannot really control.
Men are confusing.
Men are very. I don't want to use a harsh word because
use the harsh word.
Frankly speaking,
they don't really get sense when it comes to love and all those things. You understand? Men don't have any spirit of commitment like that. So
men are so
they like to have different options, and in that free way of having like different options, before you know, they are easily swayed. They'll tell you they can't chop rice every day. You can easily get a man to be under your palm. That kind of thing.
Let me tell you
all
something.
you need to do
They're easy to get.
Exactly. So men are very easy.
Men are easy to trap. Men are easy to play.
Husband material. Men are very easy to get.
So easy to get.
You can just pretend to be a certain way, and before you know, he's crazy about you. It's easy. Do you understand? But for a woman knows what she wants. And the only reason why before she gets married, she has options is because...
No.
But
it's the fact. A woman knows what she wants
from the get-go, right? Mm-hmm. But because men are not reliable, she will always want to have, someone... Right,
and that's someone that she wants to have because men are not reliable. It's a cow or a donkey.
Sorry, that person she's not in love with.
It's not a human being.
They are
not
just
a
friends.
But
They're just
wait,
friends.
the option she has.
They are just friends.
Wait.
Yes, they are just friends.
Wait, Baba, wait. Okay, men are not reliable. Naomi, 2022. That is why the woman will have other options. And these options are what? Cows, goats, sheep, donkey.
Husband material. Is your gender reliable?
Of course.
Yes, men are very reliable.
You are reliable.
Of course.
Your gender, you guys are reliable.
Another
episode will come. I'll come
when
out to
when a man decides, okay, you see these three, now them I want love. That man go give everything to them.
If you see these three, that them I want love.
The three, like, it's the same energy.
So
The
wait,
same energy
of
to
course, of course. It's dependent on the man's approach to the relationship. For some people, they just look at it and say, I have all that it takes. Given what these people consider as the criteria or the standard.
Okay.
We have discussed here, I think in episode 1, where it's common knowledge. People will say, I would rather cry in a Bentley than cry where there's no light.
100%.
If a man comes to say, see, I'll take care of you, the three of them are going to form a WhatsApp group, be in the WhatsApp
They
group,
will know
and take
that
very
it's
good
not
care of
serious.
you. No, wait.
Shemi wants to play a game. We'll play the game with you.
It's not true. Let me tell you. Let me finish. And do you guess what? These three people are going to work in unison.
Because
like Asu, Sanu, and Nasu.
Because
to
that
ensure
is a
that
good man.
another woman does not break into that top 3.
That trilogy.
Yes. So let's stop deceiving ourselves.
Okay,
but
so what's the
there-
issue now?
wait.
What's the issue?
Exactly.
No, so wait,
I'm
you people are
lost.
trying. First you say unreliable. Then
no.
you now talk about your options.
We
and I'm
didn't say
asking
we
you,
can't work together.
No, wait now.
We
The
didn't say we
option-
can't work together.
See, that's the hypocrisy we're talking about.
There's no hypocrisy
For-
there.
yes, now.
If
We're
as a
talking
man
about
you
same
can
energy,
promise
right?
not to
We're
move
talking
out of the 3,
We're talking
then
about
you're good.
same energy.
Oh, so he should promise not to move out of the
If
3.
you can
Husband-
actually
And you are
keep
comfort,
up
you allow the man to
Husband
have 3,
material.
and he can move out of the 3.
That's what you said from the
Husband material.
beginning.
No.
That's
That
what
man
you said
moving
from
around
the
the 3.
beginning. If you can commit yourself to make sure you don't go out of that 3, what's the problem?
He did not commit to 1. He did not commit to 2.
Even the 3
You
are
don't want
not fighting.
agreement.
The 3 of them are not fighting.
Because the man is providing for their needs. And that's
you.
their criteria.
It's-
That's their
when
criteria
that
for the
man cannot
relationship.
provide.
Okay,
Let me
so-
tell you something. Don't
You guys are
don't be
just
hungry.
shifting this
Don't be
After all, he
hungry.
takes
If that
care
man
of me.
cannot commit, continue.
When that man, see, like I said from the beginning, if you guys listen to me, a man is looked at as a man, a wonderful man, okay, on the condition that you can provide.
Naomi said
Let me
it
tell
here.
you.
Well, he's a
the truth.
provider
Let me say
now,
something.
He's a
yes.
provider, and the wife is a
Exactly,
nurturer.
that is when you love the man. Hold on,
Yes.
let me say something to you. Now, any Baba,
Nothing
man
by
wey no
nature.
Man when not get money, you go say, Cynthia, what happened? No man, idiot. He dey cheat on me, they mad. Get out.
Some have even come out to say, a man
no,
that does not have money should not have
Should
erection.
not have erection.
They do.
A man that does not have money, keep your voice down. But when that man get money, that man sleep with your friend, you go say,
No, now, Nedu.
beg,
it's
beg,
okay.
beg.
That man
man
can
is
sleep with your friend.
married
That man
to
can
3
sleep with all of them.
women.
Why you guys lying
If
to
a man is
yourselves?
married to 3 women and he can take
Why
care
do
of
they lie
3
to
of them
ourselves now?
equally, provide love, provide care, everything, and they are good with each other, is not an issue. Right, but can the man commit to make sure that he will concentrate on those 3 and love
So
them
your
equally?
you see, say una
I'm
don't your
asking.
post now.
Your problem is you want the man to tell you that
Okay, this 4, this 5. This
Now
5.
your
I will not bring
gender
another.
commit. You can see you guys are always
I will
confusing.
not bring another
You're
one. This
always
one is-
diverting. Can your gender
No, wait.
commit?
You have told us that.
Can your
Wait
gender
now.
commit?
Okay, let me answer your question. Let me answer your question.
Don't answer with long story.
No, wait. You're comfortable with the man keeping 3 women and providing for their needs on the ground that he provides. Number 1, that's the only reason why the 3 of them are there. Then number 2, wait now. No, I'm not attacking. I just said that. I just said that some women will
Other
tell
material.
you it's better to cry in a Bentley than to cry inside.
Can
it.
the man
Good.
commit?
Wait now. Your three women know that they are with the same man. And because the man can provide for their needs, that's the foundation. That's why the 3 of them are in the relationship in the first place. Because as he buy luxury car for this one, he buy for this one, he buy for this one. As he buy apartment, he buy.
Leave that.
Then number 2,
Can the man commit?
now what you want in return for a
I
man
don't
that is
even
with 3
think-
women and takes care of them is for him to now come to promise you that
Yeah.
this 3 is my last bus stop.
Oh yeah, answer.
Honestly.
Oh yeah, you still didn't answer the question.
The
You said
question-
everything we've been saying. Can the man
question-
commit?
Yes, he
question
can
of-
commit.
He can commit
Yes,
to that.
yes.
Are you sure your gender is up to that?
Yes.
Why not?
You guys shouldn't be needing another person outside
He had
that,
one.
those
He
3.
needed the 2.
You remember
He
those
had
3
2. He needed
women?
the
They don't
3.
need another person.
I know
They don't
somebody.
need another
I
person.
know-
No.
But the
tell you
guy,
They don't need another person
I know
because one
somebody-
provides for all
I
their
know
needs.
some-
all their needs.
So that you
Let
know
me
that
tell
you
them.
have to take care of a woman for a woman
Let
to
me say
be
something.
with you.
So let me say something. There's a man that I know. He's a popular person that I know in this Lagos in 1004.
Popular story in here
Popular
now.
story near
Upstairs and downstairs.
Upstairs and downstairs. One day upstairs, one day downstairs.
And they
Both
don't
of them
know
they
about
use
each
range. They
They
know
don't know about
themselves.
each other. They know.
They know themselves.
One can
That's
cook.
fine.
One can
That's
cook.
fine.
Sorry.
As far as they know themselves, that's fine.
One can cook very well. The other one can cook very well.
But doesn't this tell you what I've been saying about the male gender?
Man,
I have
what
said
he
it
says,
that- I'm sorry,
honey, hold on.
Nedu.
What he says is that when a man has seen what he's looking for, he stays there. He's committed to it.
He's committed
What are we
to
talking
And you want him
about?
to be committed.
And you want him to be
Right,
like,
he's
oh,
committed
don't go
commit his
outside this
future.
trilogy.
Oh God, he's
Like
committed
Mo
to
Salah
it.
to Liverpool,
But
commit your future.
Wait now,
to
you
me.
guys should wait now. He's
So,
committed
yes.
to it, but it's men that you see that are committed to 3 women, right? Married to 3 women. Dating 3 women, and they're all good.
Yes.
Doesn't this now tell you what I'm talking about? The male gender, that
No.
they are never reliable.
but you-
Because I said that you can a
This
woman.
one for now,
Wait,
hold
hold on.
I said.
I
This
said
one
that.
say, oh, they're reliable, but can they be
Let me
committed?
finish.
No,
No,
I
let me
didn't say
finish.
that.
No,
I
let
didn't
me
say that.
finish.
I asked the question.
Let me
These are the
finish.
confused
I
ones.
asked
the question.
nobody's
Confusion break
confusing.
bone.
We asked
Nobody's
questions.
confusing.
Okay,
Nobody's
okay,
confusing.
okay,
Listen,
Naomi.
I
Okay,
said this
okay,
before.
Big Nay.
I said this before. A woman cannot give 2 different men the same energy. A woman is
Yes.
going to really
One.
love one man.
Really
and-
love, but she will not love the other.
Yes.
There will be no really in front.
Wait,
but the surname is what? Love.
Wait now.
Really love,
Yes,
love.
a woman cannot give 2 men the same energy. She's gonna the one that is behaving well the most.
Providing
Yes,
the most.
The one that loves her or treats her right the
Not
most.
behaving, providing. Can
her
you
the
be
most.
clear with
No,
this
that's
thing?
the thing. That's what you
See,
guys
let me
think
tell
about
you,
women.
my
Like
stand
everything
on
is
this
about money,
conversation-
money, money.
my
It
stand on
isn't.
this-
It is more
Will
than
you-
money.
No, me, will
I
you
said
do with your
this.
money if you cannot provide
Nedu,
for
calm
you?
down. The only thing, it's not only about money.
Oh,
Only
yes,
about
it's about
money.
bonus too
See,
now.
there's
Wait,
emotional,
wiping
mental,
my
stand in
physical,
this
Emotional
conversation.
provision,
There's respect.
physical provision,
There's respect
financial
for me
provision.
emotionally,
There's respect.
But
mentally.
do
Listen,
you
my
not also know?
you guys have not let me finish what I'm saying.
Ngwa,
I'm
finish.
saying that a woman cannot give 2 men the same energy, and this is why. First of all, she will love one man, but because men are not reliable, and this is my stand, a man is not 100% reliable. So this is why a woman will always have an option B or a plan B,
Now,
whether you like it or not.
do you know why
but
it's
she
always-
will never give them the same energy.
Do you know why it's always transactional
Mr.
for
A
ladies?
will always be Mr.
No.
A. Mr. A will always be
It's
Mr.
not always
A, and if Mr.
transactional.
A does not fuck up, there will never be a need for Mr. B. But
It's
Mr.
not
A,
true. It's
Can I
not
say
true.
something? Let me say what I want to say.
Finish.
But
Let
another
her
man,
finish.
another man,
Something.
a man,
Martina, don't say anything.
a
yet.
man will keep loving 3 women, giving them the same energy, deceiving them the same way.
swear.
And you people want to
I
come and tell me
swear.
that this your gender is not. God know they make mistake, but with this your gender,
A
If not be
woman
say-
will look at
if not be
another
say, I
man
cannot
if
use
she's
my mouth
not
to say,
seeing
God, no, they
faults
make
in that
mistake.
other man.
It's
But
not
when
true.
it comes to a man,
not
he
true.
will
Give
be
them the
loving
same-
them,
you give
giving them the same energy. But
They
and
will
you'll be
never
there
even-
thinking,
somebody
oh, I'm the
tweeted
only
the other
one.
day that
Without knowing you're the
I have
side
never
chick.
been
No,
a side
see,
chick.
that-
I'm
a man-
asking,
a
how
man
do
that
you
is
know?
truthful-
How do
a
you
man
know
that
that
is
you have never
truthful-
been a side
a
chick?
man that is truthful will tell
sorry,
you.
I'll
wait-
stop you right there. Men are never truthful. So don't say a man that is
wait.
truthful. Men
What are you
are
saying?
never truthful.
Men- a man that is truthful tell you, what-
Say what
a man
lie.
that
Say
is-
what lie. You've been truthful today.
I mean, a man that is truthful will tell you,
Sisters.
Moti Mario,
Sisters,
but I love you. See what I'm saying?
Sisters, stay wicked. Stay wicked. This man, he just texted you good night. He texted another lady, I can't sleep. So stay wicked.
Can I say
Don't
something?
pity them.
Let me
Don't
say
pity
something.
them.
I want to say something. Let me talk. You see why? Hold on, Jen. So, do you know why it's always transactional for these ladies? Now, before a
Yeah,
lady
let it
gets
be
put my head down.
transactional.
Me check on the can
Men
go
will make me lose focus.
Again, sorrow, no? See, it's always transactional for ladies. Now, these ladies that are getting into this relationship, before they get into any relationship, they have a need, which is always making them cry at the end and say men has gone. Most of them enter into relationship with the need of either emotional, psychological need, financial need,
The organ of them all.
financial need.
Yes.
And there's
So
nothing
they
wrong.
always have this
And there's
need.
nothing
Now,
wrong with
hold
having
on,
need.
hold on. Now, when they
There's
get
nothing wrong in having it, but why will your house rent expire
Expire 2 days
the
after I
first
meet
week
you.
after I meet you?
Thunder Bugo
I'm
is
sorry,
your-
what
Baby,
women
don't-
have
Your
you been
birthday is
meeting?
next month after I
I'm
meet
sorry,
you.
what
your-
women have you been meeting?
Why will your birthday
You
come
don't
after I
met
meet
women
you?
that will just come and they just want to
Even
ta and walk away.
Even though
You've
my
not
rent
met.
How many
expires
women?
2
How many
weeks.
women?
A
How many
lot,
women?
a lot.
How many?
women?
How many? How many?
Enough.
How
How many
many?
women just come? They
Enough.
want to wipe and go.
They
How
don't need
many?
your
How
money.
many?
They just want to
Even
have
though-
fun.
No,
I
They
didn't
just
pay
want to
money. I
have
just want to
fun.
wipe and go.
Even though my rent expires 2 weeks after I meet you. Why are other men not complaining? Why is it always some set of guys that
They are
complain about
stingy.
it?
So
Because-
obviously she has been telling men.
Yes.
And she knows the ones that don't complain.
No, I don't need
Is
to.
it?
Nedu,
I don't like Nedu.
So So this is what I think. This is what I think.
By the way, rent is expensive now, so I'm going to live with a man.
This is a last. Everything boils down to a man being able to provide to this girl.
All we need is for a man to be good.
Hold on,
Just be good and truthful.
Why you think say when
Good
Exactly.
for example,
If a man-
Financial goodness.
Yeah, no, I'm
If a
bad,
man
but
is good and
Can I say
truthful, if a
something?
man is good and truthful, the
We
woman
have no
will
problem.
Be, yes,
We have no
you guys
problem.
peace. Let me talk.
impossible. It is almost impossible for a man to be reliable, truthful.
Let me say
and
something.
he
Let me
must
say
always
something.
lie.
That's
See
false.
the most corrupt gender. Now be this female gender. You go see one go carry her friend, go see her rich boyfriend. That one where they carry go from back. You go the plot to push this one come out.
Confirm. It dey happen. It dey happen. They see videos now. They go
What are
dey
we
fight.
talking
And that
They go dey
rich
fight.
boyfriend will also
In
encourage
this
and make
entire
sure he has the
Who
thing
made
with
the
the
first
girl.
move?
this
Who made the
entire-
first
So
move?
you can see that
Who
you
made the
guys are
first
not
move?
reliable. You
In
can't
this
tell your
entire
girl
conversation-
about
entire
it. You
conversation-
can't
So
tell your girl
the
about
person that made the
it.
first move
You
is a
really
female.
cannot tell the girl about
No,
it.
the
That this
person that
person
made the
you have
first move
as
is a
a friend
female.
is not a
In
good
this
friend.
entire conversation, I think we
Yeah,
already.
men are easy to
I
get.
think in this entire conversation, I think we already know what it is. We have said here that women do not give two different men the same energy,
No.
and you people have said one man can give three girls the same
Can
energy.
provide for
That
their
is
needs.
to tell you.
Can provide for their needs.
Provide.
And women will feel
Tell you
comfortable.
Energy.
That-
So this is what it is, eh?
What the man want? When man
That answers
what the
it.
man want?
Peace, Abi. You
What
say
I
your
want
lips on peace.
Just peace and tan.
You want peace, but you're not giving me peace.
Just peace and
You
tan.
want peace, but you're not
How
giving
is
me
he not
peace.
giving you
Who
peace?
told you there's
When-
another
How
person
much
that
is your
can
peace?
give
That
me
is not
peace?
giving you.
Wait,
How
wait.
much is your
Oh,
Birkin
oh,
bag?
oh,
How much is your motor?
Sorry.
How much is your rent?
Sorry, by the
Is
way,
that not
please,
peace enough?
please, that's not
I want
peace.
to fly
That's
in
not
Ferrari.
peace.
I'm not crying in a
Nedu,
in a Jaguar.
I'm sorry,
Eh,
Nedu, but by the way,
I buy you motor. I pay your rent. I buy your 13.
Nedu,
I buy.
Nedu,
Come, chill, go
Nedu,
there.
Nedu, I'm
That's
sorry.
your peace.
So
Where you
what?
going?
I'm sorry.
Peace in the cook. We are where you going?
Okay, I'm sorry, yo. Whatever, but ladies, let's just get this straight. Leave this conversation of peace. When a man comes and tell you, "Oh, I want peace, be my peace,"
Run,
dead that conversation. That man that man
Which
is a
men una dey
wicked.
meet?
That man is a wicked man that just
Which men una dey meet?
that just wants to be allowed to
I
have
know
his
men
way.
that are truthful.
He
they
wants
just
to-
stop it
yeah,
now.
You want,
They
you
just
want
stop
peace.
it now.
Ask a man, what is his definition
I know men that
of
are
peace?
truthful.
Don't question me. Don't stop me from doing what I want.
Exactly.
That's what a man
But
means when
they
he
want
wants
to
No,
to.
you
Enjoy
want to
your
control the
moment.
man.
It's not true,
It's
it's
a
not
lie.
true.
That's
It's
a
not
lie.
true.
It's a
Let
big
him
lie.
stop
See,
questioning when he comes back at night or when he doesn't pick your call. You're not supposed to say, "Where have you been?"
Where
or "What
have
have
you
you
been?
been
Why
doing?"
didn't you pick your
Because
call?
that's going to be
Even on
affecting his
TSS.
peace. That's going to be affecting his peace. So
Yes,
those
yes.
type of men, when they come
APC
and tell you,
Presidential
APC
Screening
Presidential
Committee.
Whatever.
John Oegu.
So you can see how they're making jokes. That's how men will make jokes
They
till
don't
they
want
live
to
your
say
life.
the truth. They know.
They will
I
turn
think-
your life to jokes. So just run away.
we
They
should
will make
arrive.
jokes
I
and
think,
run.
I think we should arrive at certain conclusions here. Number one,
Made in
it
shit.
is dependent on what your definition is. If, for example, you're looking at maybe eros, agape,
Husband
philia.
material.
Wait now,
Husband
wait.
material. Oh yeah,
Beautiful.
husband material. If you want peace, when you tell a woman you want peace, what do you mean?
A woman that can provide for my needs.
In what way? What are the needs?
If I want to buy something, let her pay.
And
do-
so
they
then
do-
you
they
get
do-
a woman
they
like
do-
that. It's not a
Exactly.
big
So
deal.
that's my own peace.
It's not a big
That's my own
deal. It's not a
peace.
big
Oh,
deal.
So you see that now we did not know where to pick
problem,
it from.
No problem. Nedu.
Pay for me,
Wait,
spoil me. Look at me now.
No, that,
I am
that,
6'4".
that is not
Dark
that,
skin, no
that-
blemish.
You're not
I'm
being
not Ruby
sincere. You're
Ronaldo.
not being sincere.
Spend
So,
money on
Machine
me.
gun in a quote.
Nedu,
Machine gun na
Nedu,
Àwọn eléyìí ò ń ṣe Harry Maguire náà.
Wait now.
Àwọn wà
Harry
okay.
Maguire.
Van Dijk.
Kaboom, kaboom,
Nedu,
kaboom.
when you say you want peace, what do you mean? Nedu, when you tell a woman you want peace, what do you mean? What do you mean when you say you want
My
peace?
peace is wholesome, innit? It just
Baba, you don't need income. A woman that will give you financial security. That's the peace we want.
That's the piece you guys
Yes,
want,
a
right?
woman that can give me financial
beg, you are
security.
not being- you
Because
are
when you
not
begin
being
to spend your
sincere.
own money,
You
your
people
mind
are
will
not
come down.
being
I
You will
need
not
to
think
say,
of so
my
many
own
Okay,
things.
so when we start
Sorry,
spending our money, you'll be able to commit to one
Spend
woman.
your money on me.
Will you be able to commit to one
Start
woman when you do
spend it
that?
first.
So that's the
Spend
men.
it
That's the
first.
problem
You
for
want
men.
men-
They
you
want
want
a woman
men
that can
die.
pay for
Spend
their
it first.
stuff.
Ladies,
No
let me
wahala.
say something.
Wait, now me say something.
said it,
You
so.
want to make them?
You want to make men die?
Oh, so if a woman begins to spend money on the man will die.
The man will die because he cannot be committed to one person.
No, wait.
It's
If the woman
all
starts
right.
spending money on the
Yeah,
man,
that's
They
the
don't kill the
solution.
man because they committed. So why we never kill women?
No, you said that's the
Jesus
solution
Christ.
to this.
Please,
For
I
a
beg,
woman
it's
to be
like we
spending on
need-
you.
it's
Me,
like
I
we
want
need new
financial
guys.
security.
New guys that will actually be honest about
That's
this.
that's
If
my
you don't
piece.
see- if you
Financial
Let me tell you
security.
something. My piece is just give me
I don't
attention,
like, I don't
love
like
me
husband
100%.
material and they do because
love
they are
me
not owning this thing with their chest.
I'm on-
Your
well,
gender is not reliable. Own it with your
My
chest.
gender is very reliable.
lie.
Men
It's
ain't
a lie.
shit.
The
Period.
the
Men
gender
ain't
that is
shit.
most unreliable.
It's
Especially those
wicked.
ones that come
Stay
from
wicked, sis.
I want to call that state that starts with you. That starts with you. Oh, very unreliable human beings.
is it not ironic?
Stay wicked
Is it not
until
ironic
these men
that
do better.
that somebody
Stay
would
wicked,
say
sis.
the male gender
can say
is not
press all they
reliable,
want.
and that's why she keeps options, and the options you are keeping is still a man.
Do you know?
So it means that you don't.
See, you have
it
to
means
go
that you're
through
not
the
even.
Wow, now they
You have to
follow
go
donkey.
through few bad
Yeah.
eggs before you
If
find
follow
the good
donkey
one.
now,
So
man.
wait, so
Yeah,
if
so
you
like
find
I
a
said,
good
the
one,
place-
if you find a good
the
one, will you
dating
make him
game is a-
reliable?
is a chess game.
Now,
At this point,
See the question.
at this point.
See the question. Male gender are not reliable. Follow donkey.
Uh-huh.
Follow goat.
follow cow, follow sheep, follow
Yeah,
sheep,
we have
follow
to-
tortoise.
when we say-
If
when
God
we
created
don't-
another
they-
species, if
when-
God
they don't
created
have to pay
another
now.
being
It's
on
not-
earth, we would have gone for
It's
that.
not even about creating
So,
another species.
You should
right
have
now.
even gone for your fellow gender.
When we
now,
say,
see, they are the
when we
best.
say-
Don't
when
worry.
we
So
say-
why are we
They're the
now?
best.
why-
We know each
say
other. We don't stress each
when
other.
we say men are not reliable, doesn't mean we will not end up with
you know the
men.
funny part?
You
You know
will
the funny
still
part?
find the one that you can manage.
Is he
You
reliable?
find the one that you can
Exactly.
manage.
So wait,
That's what
wait,
I'm
wait.
saying.
So-
It's
so-
all management.
So-
Your
so
gender
first off-
you live
It's
on
all
us
First off,
management. It's
first
all
off,
management.
it speaks of how lowly you
Let's
are
go, let's
when you
go.
say a man is not reliable and then you have to manage.
Husband material,
Why do you settle
be
for less?
honest.
Go for your own gender. Now go see go complain say even inside our own relationship domestic violence dey dey.
The funny part be say
Women supporting women.
See,
You have heard of
hold
women
on.
beating women in
Hold on,
relationship.
Let me say something.
Yes.
Women, you see these women, they very deceptive things.
I think
When
we
they
need
go
to-
for their own gender, check out how we finger your destiny now.
We have made our point.
When they go for their own gender, when they are dating themselves, they will
We need
still
to
need
go,
man
so
inside
sexy.
because that rubber they carry.
It's
not
always
machine
about
gun.
rubber. It's always about rubber for you. Don't you know that
The-
dildo is already doing the work? What is this rubber that you're always
Exactly,
talking
we are
about?
managing
Hey,
your
use water,
gender.
use
that you're always talking
See,
about.
you guys, the thing is, we can
cucumber.
live
Use
without
water.
men, but
Cucumber.
men can't
You
live
do
without
that.
Hold the
women.
rubber like manhood.
Let
So
your
wait,
without
wait,
women.
no.
Wait, you said dildo and cucumber. What is the cucumber shaped like?
I don't understand.
Your ears.
I
It's
don't
shaped like your
understand.
nose.
That shows
Understand.
that you guys are replaceable. That shows you
Ah,
guys
but
are
it is shaped-
replaceable.
it is
But
shaped
you
as-
guys cannot replace us.
It is shaped as what?
You can't unless you want to turn bomb. You want to turn bomb
cannot
for another
replace you.
man.
Oh, yeah, how
Yeah,
can
you
you
cannot
replace
do
you?
that.
How can you replace
Don't
me?
you think it's only you that have fine hot legs that is fine?
So no, I'm saying
no.
men can't replace women, but women we can replace
Lele,
men.
lele.
Exactly.
We
They are
can
taking
replace
an
you
emotional
guys.
standpoint.
There's
Women,
eggplant,
you
there's
people are deceiving yourself.
cucumber, there's a nut, there's sugar
Hold on.
cane.
The question comes back to the same thing. Can a man love more than 2-3 women at the same time? Very yes, possible. Women have been doing it already, especially Lagos girls.
No, women
Lagos
are not loving.
girls, even Naomi not here.
Women are
Naomi
not
here.
loving the
I
same.
know that they are.
Women are not loving more than one man. Like
No.
women are not giving
We
the
don't
same
do that.
energy.
So they love this one and I love this one.
No,
We love.
we go all the way in. We go all the way in for the man.
For
We
what?
actually- For one.
Therefore, so
We
you
go
go all the way
in.
out.
We go all the way in. But if the man starts moving like a mad person, we go.
Okay, we're going. Since women cannot love at night, 5 of them. The main one should go say, "Oh, I love you."
I love you. The other one.
I don't know.
I
Say,
love.
I don't know. Say, "I love you." Good night. Then the other one go say, "I love you."
I love night.
No. I love you.
I love you. Night.
Good
Night.
The other
No,
one-
night. The good night cannot be complete because you don't love him completely.
Night. I love you. Night. Then the other one go be say,
I love.
I love.
But-
No.
but they do, it's not the
It
same
go be,
time.
I hurt you.
No, but it's not the same time now.
Don't say men are not reliable. How do you say that?
Don't you ever
Charlotte
in your
have a
life
plan A and
repeat it.
plan
No,
B.
now.
Say men are who?
Are who?
Women are who?
Real men are who?
I beg.
Are who?
To the good ones.
My brother.
Keep it
We
up.
not are men.
To the good men.
See why machine gun.
It's my brothers. We that are
If you
men.
know you are a wonder,
You know that all everybody, they are not men.
Let us go.
We won.
No, you didn't.